Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the wine review. I am Ryan the Wine Guy. Checking out a 2014 French white wine from Burgundy. It is the Domaine Chenevieres. Domaine Chenevieres. I know I'm probably pronouncing that wrong, um, um, but French wines are really difficult sometimes. This is what they call over there Chablis, but essentially it is 100% Chardonnay. It is unoaked Chardonnay. But different places in France call Chardonnay different things. Burgundy, Chablis. Other places, I think like Polyfume or something like that. I'm not, don't really know offhand. Um, but just know that this is Chardonnay from the Burgundy area in France, not Bordeaux, Burgundy. Completely different part. Domaine Chenevieres is located in La Chapelle Vaupoligene. I don't know. I'll write it uh, on my link. You'll see in the description. A hamlet location in the northern side of Chablis appellation in Burgundy. 100% Chardonnay vines grown on a plateau with Kimmery Guardian limestone soils. Again, I don't know what this is saying. I'll type it all uh, in the description. Fermentation with oh fermentation with indigenous yeast in stainless steel valves to preserve the minerality and the purity of the fruit. It's 12.5% alcohol, so very tame. Oh, and just so you know, you want to look for the one that looks exactly, well, I shouldn't say exactly like this because they have three wines that look exactly the same. They have three wines that look exactly like this. You just want the Domaine Chenevieres Chablis Appellation Chablis Contrôlé. They have two others which have additional stuff at the bottom because they are grown, I believe, at a different vineyard. Same winery, just grown at a different location or vineyard. I don't quite really know. Uh, Maybe I'll try the others and compare and see if they're any better. But we'll see. It's about 20 bucks. You might be able to find it for as low as 17. Uh, I actually paid a way lot less because of where I work and my discount I get there, but where I work, they may even have it for 17. So I would say within the 17 to $20 range, again, give or take. You might be able to even find it cheaper, or you might find it more expensive, depending on where you live. But going on with this wine, as it's fogging up, it is very clear, although it does fog up the glass a little bit, but the wine itself is really clear. You do get this light golden, pale yellow to it. Man. Definitely get a little bit of melon on there. Maybe lemon. Minerality definitely on there. Some citrusy notes like apple, maybe some peach, apricot. I think I just said that. Oh no, I said apple. Maybe a little bit of apricot. And it just smells very fresh. It's a light nose. It definitely is a light nose, but it does smell very fresh. But you definitely can make out some good fruit on this. Okay, so on the palate, so it is very smooth. You do get a tad cream-like texture to it, but I honestly think any Chardonnay, you're going to get that sort of smooth, uh, somewhat creamy taste to it. No butter in this at all, no oak, stainless steel valves. So I'm just really getting like a nice dry finish, nice refreshing taste. Uh, Mild hints of citrus, but nothing to the point where sometimes like California wines can be in your face. This does not pucker up anything. There's a little bit of lemon in here. I'm getting a little bit of apples. Um, get a little bit of maybe maybe a little bit of pear actually. A tad bit of pear in there. Maybe peach and apricot, so kind of the same things I was getting on the nose. Just like really mild, uh, but mild cases of that. Nothing is not tart at all. So it's not a in your face kind of wine, but remember this is from the old world French Burgundy area. For what I've been told, a lot of the times, especially the old world French Chardonnays, are not really meant to be in your face. Uh, uh, Especially if they're unoaked. So they're not meant to be like, oh, pucker up, you know. I do like that it's a smooth going down, a smooth finish. It's smooth all around. It finishes dry, and I mean this is a good wine, honestly. 2014. Um, I mean, I'm usually not big on shards, but I think I'm big on shards from the old world, especially if they're unoaked, like this one is. Uh, I don't see anything wrong with it. Maybe the only thing is that it's maybe not as long lasting as some American versions are, but sometimes I think American wine, you're left with this sort of mineral or kind of like lead tasting finish in your mouth, which I'm not getting that at all with this. The taste is gone though, so I need to go back and have another sip to sort of get all those flavors back, because it is a very mild taste and very mild nose, but it doesn't leave me with this sort of like metallic taste like American Shards do. So I say combine that all together, and this gets a 4.5 out of 5. 4.5 out of 5. 2014 Domaine Chenevieres, or I don't know. Like I said, I'll put it in my I'll put it in the description. And this is one of their series. Like I said, they have 3 total, maybe more, but 2 others that I know about that I might try and see if they're any different. A little bit more expensive, but other than that, this is a good wine. I think you all should try it. I don't really know exactly where to find it, so just look it up. Maybe it will show up in a local store nearby that they sell it at, and go from there. Alright everyone, well, it's been great doing another review with you all. French wine, like I said, even as the summer is coming, when I do more white wines, I will try to do some more French, Italian, and New Zealand wines. Reds, I will still be doing reds, but reds are kind of going to come to a minimal close as it gets really warm here. And maybe I'll start doing maybe some light reds for the summer season. And then come back into the fall with some Zins and Syrahs. But that's a long way to go, so we'll see. I do definitely have a couple more Zins I want to get out of the way before summer comes. But anyway, until next time, from my family to yours, cheers.